Starting with a Shopify free trial 120 days might sound like the ultimate way to launch your business without the pressure. And yeah, that kind of offer did exist once. But as of 2025, that 120-day free trial is no longer available to the public. Don't worry though, because what Shopify is offering right now might actually be even better if you're serious about starting your store and want to keep the costs almost non-existent while you test your idea. And I want to explain exactly how it works, plus what you really need to know before you get started. Because starting on Shopify can be hard if you don't have direction. It's easy to waste time, feel stuck, or even give up before your store sees its first sale. But I'm going to walk you through this in a way that makes sense. And if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you why this new trial might actually give you more than the old 120-day free trial ever could. Now let's clear one thing up. That Shopify free trial 120 days promo was a limited time offer during special events. So if you saw someone mention it in a video or an old blog post, you're not crazy, it was real. But it's no longer something Shopify publicly offers. And honestly, that's okay. Because instead of 4 months free with limited support or access, what you get now is a 3-day free trial with full features, and then 3 months for just $1 a month. That's right, 90 days on Shopify for $3 total. You can lock that in by clicking the link in the description below. And that's not some watered-down plan either. It's the full Shopify experience. With the tools to design your store, manage inventory, accept payments, launch marketing campaigns, and even integrate with apps that can fully automate your dropshipping or fulfillment setup. Now I know what you might be thinking. Only 3 days free? That's not enough. And yeah, I get that. It sounds super short, especially if you were hoping for something like the Shopify free trial 120 days. But here's where it gets interesting. Most people who are serious about launching their stores during that 120-day window actually got their stores up and running within the first few weeks. They didn't wait months to test ideas. They executed. And that's the same energy you're going to bring when you realize you've got a 3-day timer and only $1 between you and launching something real. That little bit of pressure. It actually helps. It forces you to stop overthinking and start moving. And when you pair that with the $1 a month promo, suddenly Shopify becomes one of the cheapest platforms out there to test your business idea without sacrificing features or support. And let me tell you, this part matters, because a lot of people assume that a short trial window means Shopify's not worth it. But the truth is, Shopify isn't just for people who already know what they're doing. Some of the most successful stores you see today, they started with zero experience, just like you. They didn't have 120 days free. They didn't have massive budgets. What they did have was a platform that let them go from idea to reality in under a week. And then they refined as they went. You can do that too. That's the dream Shopify really sells. It's not about code. It's not about tech. It's about giving normal people, creators, freelancers, side hustlers, a shot at building something that's theirs. Something that could grow into a real income stream, or even replace a 9-to-5. And when you realize just how many people have done exactly that, it's kind of wild. Now, that's not to say it's all sunshine. There's definitely a learning curve, especially if you've never built a website before. You'll probably run into moments where you feel overwhelmed. Like, should you use a paid theme? Do you need Shopify apps right away? What about your logo, your products, your shipping settings? It's a lot. And I won't pretend it's always easy. But here's the thing. Shopify makes it easier than any other e-commerce platform to get unstuck. Their help center is loaded with step-by-step guides. The support team is available 24/7. And if you follow the link in the description, you'll also find some of the best beginner tutorials online that can walk you through everything from picking a theme to launching your first product page. That's why even without the Shopify free trial 120 days being available anymore, the 1 for 3 months deal is honestly the better move. Because you're not sitting around trying to figure out if this is for you. You're doing it, testing it, seeing what works, and all for the price of a coffee. Plus, and I probably don't even need to say this, but investing $3 into something that could completely change your income. That's probably one of the lowest risk, highest upside decisions you'll make this year. So, if you're still on the fence, here's what I'd suggest. Click the link in the description and just start. Use the 3-day free trial to build your store, explore the tools, and get a feel for what's possible. Then use those next 3 months, the ones that only cost you $1 each, to fine-tune your niche, build your audience, test your product offers, and maybe even start making sales. Because when you do that, you're not just playing around. You're building something that could actually grow, something real. And even if it doesn't blow up right away, even if it takes some trial and error, you're learning skills that most people never bother to learn. That's powerful. And that's something you won't get just by watching more videos or dreaming about starting. You only get it by starting. So yeah, the Shopify free trial 120 days may not exist anymore. But what does exist is your shot to build something. With almost no cost, no risk, and full support behind you. And all it takes is a few clicks to get started. The link is in the description below. Don't miss it. Another thing a lot of people wonder is whether the Shopify free trial 120 days will come back. And honestly, it's hard to say. Shopify has run that promo before, especially during big events like the pandemic, special partner promotions, or limited time partnerships. But if you're just starting out right now, don't wait around hoping for that longer trial. What you can get today is concrete, and it's way more powerful than it looks on paper. Because here's what no one really tells you. What matters most isn't how long your trial is, it's what you do with it. And the people who make it work? They're not the ones sitting around for 120 days. They're the ones who take action in week 1. Because once you start, everything becomes easier. You find out what designs you like. You test out product photos. You see how checkout works. You start learning marketing. And that leads to the real benefit. Confidence. Now, let's be honest. Shopify isn't perfect. No platform is. There's a learning curve. Some people get stuck on design. Others struggle with picking the right apps or making decisions about what products to sell. Even the people who did get the Shopify free trial 120 days back in the day, a lot of them didn't fully use it. So if you're waiting for the perfect time or hoping a longer trial comes back, you might miss the chance you have right now. That 1-month deal is part of why Shopify has exploded recently. It removes the barrier to entry for almost everyone. You don't need hundreds of dollars up front. You don't need to hire a developer. You don't even need a logo or branding yet. You just need to start. And that's what's so powerful about this. You're not being asked to make some huge risky commitment. You're being given a shot, an opening, to test your store idea with minimal pressure. And if you use that time right, the possibilities are pretty wild. There are people making full-time incomes from Shopify who started with nothing but a basic product idea and a weekend of work. And no, not everyone blows up overnight. But some do. And a lot of others go from zero to their first $500, their first $1,000, and eventually way beyond. Just by building slowly, testing often, and not quitting. That's the real takeaway here. Shopify isn't promising success in a box. What it does give you is a starting line, a launchpad. And right now, that starting line is closer than ever. 3 free days to get your store set up, and 3 months of full access for only $1 per month. If you were hoping for a Shopify free trial 120 days, I get it. It sounds like the better deal. But trust me, what you have in front of you today is something you can act on now. No waiting, no wondering, just building. And let's not forget, Shopify's updates in 2025 have made it even easier to get going. They've introduced smarter AI tools for writing product descriptions, built-in sales channels for TikTok and Instagram, and streamlined payment settings so you can start accepting orders faster than ever. So, whether you're just trying to make a little extra income or you've got a vision to build something big, you don't need 120 days to prove you're serious. All you need is today. Click the link in the description to activate the current trial and get the 3 days free plus 3 months at $1 a month. Don't let a past offer hold you back from starting what could be the best decision you've made in years. Because here's the truth. People are making money on Shopify every single day, and the only thing separating you from them is action. Take the first step.